Hey people, another video from B-Dog Jr. From Jacksonville, Florida. And this is after we've recovered our power after the Hurricane Irma blew through here. And these are some of the items that I was thankful to have. And especially the D-cell batteries there, because when I went to Walmart to get my water, they were all sold out of D-cell batteries, so I was thankful that I had these left over from last year. And double A's and 9 volts, they were plentiful as normal, but the D cells and the C cells were all gone. And as well as ice. Nobody had ice anywhere, so if you can, as far as ice goes, you might be able to go to a restaurant, if you patronize them, buy some food, eat there and tip whatever, they'll probably give you some ice. But probably the first thing you want to have, on this list, if you're not operating a generator at your house, the generators, that's a whole nother video there. There's a lot of ups and downs, of course, safety is the first and foremost thing on my mind whenever I think about generators. You don't want to operate them too close to your house. They say up to 20 feet is, or no less than 20 feet is the recommended distance to be away from your house, and you may have to go farther away from your house depending on what side of your house that you're going to have your generator on. So anyway, the D-cell batteries were the biggest seller. It seemed like Walmart would just slap sold out of them. They didn't have any anywhere. And lights, you want to have lights that will operate on batteries, like that Jeep approved light there. That takes 3 D-cell batteries, and the batteries that are in there were in there from last year, so they obviously last very long. I left it on at least 1 day straight, and as you can see, it's still probably just about as bright as it was when the batteries were new. And this one here is a pretty good one too, but it takes 4 D-cell batteries, and it's an incandescent light, which I think I got this thing from, I want to say, Big Lots or somewhere, but it's not as bright and it burns up the batteries quicker, but it gives you a good illumination, if you're not doing any reading or anything, particularly where you need a bright light. But also you want to think about your comfort. And this fan here, although it doesn't really blow really cool air, it will stir the air up, and it's fairly comfortable, with this as compared to not having it, and it'll help drown out the outside noises, like if you have owls or birds or whatever that you don't want to hear while you're trying to sleep, then that thing might help do that. And I recommend getting 2 of them, but at least 1 would be a lot better than not having anything at all. And this thing here, like I said, it'll run for 50 hours on the low speed. That's the low speed. And they say up to 22 hours on the high speed. And it actually runs higher than that when you got fresh batteries in it. Those batteries are fairly old. They were used for at least 10 hours. And this little battery pack here that I use to recharge my cell phone when I'm on the run with it, you can see it's got 4 lights showing a full charge on it. That's a lifesaver. And the cigarette lighter adapters that you can plug into your car's cigarette lighter, it's got USB connectors on it. Those things are nice to have. And the little AA battery powered radios there, those are pretty nice items to have as well. And that 350 amp Stanley jump starter, I wasn't able to use it. I wasn't really confident that the voltage supply on it wasn't going to fry my laptop, so I decided not to use it, but it does have a USB connector port and a cigarette lighter connector port as well. But anyway, I think the biggest things are just make sure you got your D cell and your C cell batteries, depending on what kind of devices that you want to be powering, and make sure you have the proper cabling so you can use your devices and be able to recharge them or operate off of whatever type of system you're going to be using. And anyway, I hope you guys don't have to go 4 days without power like I did, but if you do, maybe you'll be ready for it. So anyway, this has been B-Dog Jr. You guys have a nice day. Over and out.